Irshaad Ally truly is a survivor, from a contestant on the Survivor reality show to a presenter for Pasella and a successful actor. His life is very different to what people expected of him as a youth.
I grew up with a single parent, my mother. As a young man, you try and find out what does it mean to be a man? Who am I? What does it mean to be a man? And I found those kinds of things with the wrong kinds of people. But it just took me on a bad path. And that's how it started.
Irshaad got involved in drug use like many teenagers on the Cape Flats, looking for something exciting or meaningful in a poverty-stricken community.
I think I realized when I got thrown out of the house, walking on the parade, asking for money or whatever, and that's when I realized, listen, there's something that I've got to do here. And I went home begging like a dog. My poor mother, who was also a very strong personality, this woman, through all my things and through everything, I'm not going to mention all the things that I've done to other people and to her, but through all of that, she stood by me. And it was only through family and people that supported me that I was able to grow and learn that there's another way of life.
Irshaad is most famous for his role as a gangster in the film Four Corners. And ironically enough, it was also gangsterism that almost derailed his life and his future as a young man.
Four Corners was, I often use the word kismet. When I heard that I had to play this 26 who was involved with gangs, I actually asked God, are you kidding me? Are you for real? Do you really want me to do this? I knew that this story needs to be told. You see, this is the thing. How many kids don't we know out there that are busy being drawn into gangs and the numbers? So when I read the script, I thought, I have to do this. I really, really, really have to do this. And I did it, I hope, to the best of my ability.
Healthy living is Irshaad's new vice of choice. Gym is a regular feature in his daily routine, and he enjoys a healthy diet packed with goodness. It's all part of Irshaad's philosophy for success.
Look, it's not a secret. I did drugs, and I'm not going to deny it. I was a flat-out drug addict. I used to walk on the streets and I used to ask people for money, and I can do that line. I can say, hello, my broer, hier 2 rand. That was exactly me. If you are out there now and you're doing this, listen to this. Change your mindset. What's important to you? What I did was I moved away from those friends. I would have been standing on a corner today had it not been for that mindset or that change of paradigm where I thought, this is not good for me. This is not healthy for me. And this is more important. I deserve to live a healthy life.
Long days on set and travelling for Pasella means Irshaad must take good care of himself and his health. A healthy body can also help to secure further acting roles.
As an actor, I have to live healthily. The only thing I have is my body. Your body is your tool. So I've got to look after my body, and I have to eat healthily. I'm about to make an omelette. Let's start.
Going from life as a graphic designer to life in the public eye wasn't planned, and Irshaad handles it with grace, integrity and humility.
Being in physical good shape gives you a mental edge, basically. So eat healthy and live healthy. Being in the public sphere all the time is kind of, there's a lot of attention on me, but I can also take that limelight that is shone upon me and kind of direct it onto things that I find important. And I do a lot of charity work. I work for a charity called Mustadafin, where we hang out with kids from all over Cape Town. The theory at Mustadafin is that if we spend time with these kids, we kind of change their environment. And it's the environment that is the most important thing. I use this limelight and I shine it on those kinds of things.
It's remarkable that Irshaad walked away from a bleak future of gangsterism and drugs into a present-day dream life in front of the camera, and his family is proud.
I was a kid at school that teacher says, who wants to read this poem? And I was the guy that said, I want to read that poem. And people found me weird. Like, my classmates, the guys I hung out with, he liked Shakespeare. I used to like Shakespeare. I used to like reading. And it was funny that I kind of put that aside and I just hung out with the worst kinds of people. And what I realized was that I actually just have to stay true to who I am. If you're out there and you have this problem, be honest with who you are. And also, if you find some support, the loved ones that you have around you, talk to them. And then dream hard and then go out and achieve them, because it's very possible.